Anybody that comes online to come and complain that Africa is this, Ghana is this, Nigeria is this, take responsibility and blame yourself. If you are going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a property, you've not done due diligence on it. Hapa. That education you had at Europe, what is it for? To my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, how do you allow yourselves to get scammed? Whenever I hear stories about people coming from developed countries and coming to Africa, coming to Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, wherever in Africa, and they come online and share stories about they getting scammed, I get shocked. How would you allow yourselves to get scammed? For the sake of argument, let's say, and that is what most people think. For the sake of argument, you people coming from Europe or anywhere in diaspora are well educated, civilized, and advanced in any other new technology that is in. We in Africa here are not much educated as you guys. We are not so civilized. Just for the sake of argument here, we are not so civilized as you people. We are not also advanced in technology as you people. So the question is, how do you allow people you think you are better than scam you? How? I think about it and I just don't understand. Whenever I hear people narrate stories about they going into business, probably they went to buy land, they want to buy a property, they actually followed somebody and they got scammed online, offline, coming to Africa, wherever, then I get shocked. They narrate the story, want people to feel pity for them and don't want to take responsibility. Few days ago, I watched a video on YouTube here about a man that built his house and then the house was pulled down, demolished. And they were narrating it with much, lots of words and, trying to make Africa look bad. See, and not being responsible and not blaming themselves for the decision they've made. I'm not saying you should take the entire blame, but though you might complain against the country, against the people you dealt with, but at least you should still be fair and take some blame. Yes, because human being is like a python. That is what Africans, our old people tell us. Human being is like a python or a lion. When you feed it fresh meat every single time, the day it doesn't get meat, it gets famished, it is you that it will devour. That is how it is. Every human being is dangerous. Every human being is capable of inflicting harm on the other. So you people are very much aware of this. Why do you come to Africa and when coming to Africa, you lose your guard? How? You are much educated in your country, and when you are undertaking projects, you are doing works in your country, you do them at a standard, you do them with care, you do them with education, you do them and you even do your researches and weigh things before you undertake them. How is it that you practice all these things in your country, then all of a sudden when you are coming to Africa, you lose guard? How? You think here is free? No. Here may be better than where you are in terms of freedom, in terms of racism, in terms of economic and other aspects of life. Africa may be better to some extent. It depends on how you view it. You understand? But that does not mean that you should lose your guard. No. If you are going to buy a property, you need to hire experts. You understand? We have, like, for let's say property, we have developers, we have real estate agents, we have lawyers. These are people you need to meet for them to investigate. The small dollar, $100, $50, $200, $500 you pay, you don't want to pay it. You don't want to pay it. So you think you are smart, you skip the protocol, and there you go. Then at the end of the day, when it bites you, then you come and you're blaming the country. These people are like this. The government is this. No. What process have you done? If you were buying land in Europe, would you have acted the way you act here? You would definitely pass through a developer. You would definitely pass through a real estate, broker. You would definitely pass through a lawyer. So why is it that when you come here, you want you want to be smart? No, it's the same thing here. Be ready to sacrifice few dollars to do things right. And a lot of people have been successful in Africa. A lot of people coming from diaspora, America, UK, they all come to settle here and they are doing really well in terms of business, settlement, building homes, and some of them are into real estate, business, and they are earning huge here. So why is it that you came just yesterday and you got bad news for yourself and you are online? You are online complaining. You are online, talking plenty. No, you saw your colleagues. You saw how they did it. If you don't trust Africans when you come to Africa, at least you have people from the diaspora. You understand? You have people from the diaspora who could lead you. If you don't trust them, you could look at somebody, the way he acts, the way he deals with things, and the success stories behind that person, and the person will help you. But you don't want to pass through anyone. You want to save the $100. You want to save the $50. You want to save the $500. Please, anybody that comes online to come and complain that Africa is this, Ghana is this, Nigeria is this, take responsibility and blame yourself. Blame yourself in addition, other than blaming the government, other than blaming the person that, scammed you, other than blaming the system, other than blaming whoever, blame yourself in addition. If you are going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a property, you've not done due diligence on it. Hapa. That education you had at Europe, what is it for? You spend thousands of dollars on a property. You've not done due diligence. You've not investigated the property. And later when you get scammed, then you come online and come and, be complaining. That education you had in Europe, what was the use? What was it for? So much as I'm not saying you shouldn't blame the system, you shouldn't blame the government, but much as you are online making videos complaining, please take it upon yourself to blame yourself. You understand? Take it upon yourself to blame yourself too. Instead of just seeking public pity. That would not take you anywhere. Hire experts. Hire people who can lead you, guide you through the steps you need to follow before you can achieve something. That way, you'll be able to be successful. Just because somebody makes videos on YouTube doesn't mean that they are the experts. You understand? So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to this channel. Here I make videos in Ghana, locations, different locations in Ghana, and I showcase different locations and areas and regions. If you want to buy a land at any location and you don't know how the place looks like, you can check in my playlist. I've made videos of those locations. If you also want me to make a video of any place I've not made a video, you can just leave a comment in the comment section. We are also selling lands at different locations. You check in the description of the video, you find the properties and you click on the link and then watch. We have houses to same, so kindly contact the numbers you are seeing on your screen or in the description of the video, then we'll get this done. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. I'm very grateful and having you. Thank you. Much love. Assalamu alaikum.